Okay, so this is the area we've been working on. This is the area we had to get clean up because around all the edges here, the grass was all the way up here. And so we had to remove the bricks and clean it and then put back the bricks, which is fine by me. I just wanted to get it clean up. I mean, because it's in the front of my yard, and most of the times when you see things like this, it becomes an eyesore. So I really wanted to get this clean up, and we did. Now the sun is up, so I hope you can see this well. When I come around from here, we have to really clean out this section here because this had a lot of grass. Is that like the perennial grass that runs and go all between your plants? So we did pull that out and clean it properly. And then when you come over here, I had to get in between these plants and pull out a lot of weeds because they had a lot of weeds growing. Now this looks much better. The lavender, I had to cut back the lavender and clean it up to lift it off the bricks. But now that I've lifted up, you can see that the stem from the bottom that doesn't look that presentable. And if I cut off the fresh growth to allow it to grow again, it's probably not gonna grow back because the bottom is so dry. So this is one of the things that I am gonna take out during the fall, or when it cools down one of these days. I'm gonna just take this out and put something else here. This I'm gonna try to plant it somewhere else, and kind of when I plant it, I'm gonna put it all the way down so that just the new growth is at the top, so that during the late fall I can just shear the top and see if it's gonna come back for me next spring looking beautiful. Everything is looking so beautiful, so beautiful. Now y'all, when we cleaned this out, it took a long time. It literally took about 2 hours to clean out this bed and make it look like this. Now what we did was we kind of just leveled the mulch that was already there, and then put down cardboard again, and then put fresh mulch on the top. I think if we didn't do that and we had to pull all the grass that was in this area, it would have took longer. But that's what we had to do. Now, it's not completely finished yet in this area, because as you can see, I still have the cardboards here, like when you come around here. See, the cardboard we put around the plants and stuff, I still have a lot of it right there. So we have to finish it with the bricks and with more cardboard. But now inside of these plants, let's say in the middle of these roots, have a little bit of the grass that we was trying to pull out in the root of the plant. So what I'm gonna do is spray the weed and grass killer and see if it's gonna kill the grass that is in the middle of the plant. I was a little worried about the Niagara Falls Panicum grasses, which is this, but they came up back pretty good. They don't look as full as I expected them to be, and maybe I'm just expecting a lot from them right now, because it does look good, but I expected it to be a little thicker than it is based on when I planted them last year. So it's two of them. If I stretch out, let me see if I can angle this camera. There we go. So there's one there and there's one there, and I kind of expected them to do a whole lot more. It didn't do that, and that's fine. Maybe next year it'll be a whole lot better. Now that I've really created this space and it's gonna get consistent water, they might do a whole lot better. And then during the winter, I always try to remember, during the winter, this section gets a little, like the ground gets a little bit too soft. Hopefully, by creating this space, it does not hold that much water. But we will see. We shall see. We shall see. These three plants are junipers in the middle here. 1, 2, 3. So I think first the junipers is gonna get 3 to 4 foot wide. Now I want them to grow like a clump basically and come out here, because it's gonna get 3 to 4 foot wide, and I think maybe about 3 foot tall for these junipers. Because they normally spread out, but you can contain them by trimming them and cutting them back. Because my neighbor have them, and theirs is contained really, really nice. So I figure I can do the same over here. The panicum grasses are gonna get, I think, 3 to 4 foot tall. So these are gonna get, the panicum grasses are gonna get 4 foot wide. And I think about 9 feet, 8 to 9 feet tall. I could be wrong about those measurements. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna put it on the screen so you'll see the exact measurement, because I believe I still have the tag somewhere inside. And these, the cal lilies, which is this one and that, they both are gonna bloom. They're out of bloom right now, so that they're basically starting to slowly die back. These bloom yellow and white, and the leaf structure is so beautiful, like a nice green and white leaf. Look at that. I love this one, and the one that blooms white is in the front yard, but I kind of split this, and that's how I got that piece and that piece over there. So, and I did this sometime last year. I didn't expect it to come back up, but it did. So what I did was widen this bed to basically accommodate the lilies as well. I wasn't, from the beginning, I wasn't going to put any flowers in this bed. I was just going to put like deciduous plants or you know, just straight perennials. And I had a whole lot of thoughts in mind that I wanted to do for this bed, but now I'm thinking some flowers from a distance is gonna look beautiful. So yep, I think I'm gonna end up putting some flowers in this bed. Not right now, but I am gonna put flowers in this bed. Yeah, because it looks so nice. The arborvitae, this is gonna get really tall. I think this is gonna get like 15 foot high. So that alone is gonna fill out that corner and make it look really nice. But I kind of like how this is looking right now. I think by next year, this here is gonna really, this section is gonna really stand out. At least so I think. I hope so. I hope so. It just depends on what I put in it, what plants I put in it. I have high hopes for it.